Good morning. In one of the last videos that I published on my YouTube channel in the playlist Exercise is Medicine, again in this video number 5, I discussed the importance of exercise in improving insulin sensitivity, basically in reducing insulin. And I try to explain why lowering insulin is important for aging, for slowing aging and preventing cancer and many other problems linked with hyperinsulinemia. Now, a new paper just published in Nature Medicine by the group of Christy Spalding further explains the importance of preventing hyperinsulinemia and excess fat deposition for inflammation and prevention of fatty liver disease, diabetes, and many other disease conditions associated with cell senescence. So I'm not going to discuss the paper in detail because it's very technical. So if people, they want to read the the complicated experiments, they can go and read the paper. I'm going to use, instead of this editorial published in Nature Metabolism by Antonio Vidal Puig and Sergio Rodriguez Cuenca, that explains, with this beautiful figure, what is going on. Basically, as we accumulate fat and we become more obese, from this normal adipose tissue, we have this increase in size. So the adipocytes become hypertrophic, as you can see, they become bigger, larger, okay? And what this paper in Nature Medicine shows that, this hypertrophy, then eventually in the presence of hyperinsulinemia, as the concentration of insulin increases in your blood, this causes a phenomenon called endoreduplications that eventually triggers cell senescence. So basically, the adipocytes become old and they start to secrete pro-inflammatory cytokines. In this experiment, they show that there is an activation of the senescence-associated secretory phenotype. So endoreplication, basically, the definition of endoreplication is the duplication of genomic DNA without segregation of chromosome during mitosis. And this is something that goes on in the liver when you have injury, but these experiments show that hyperinsulinemia is the factor that is driving. If you don't have hyperinsulinemia, even if you have hypertrophic adipocytes, you don't have this endoreduplication with senescent cells, but only in the presence of hyperinsulinemia, you have this factor. And the point is that, as I explained in different videos, the increase in insulin starts pretty quickly as you start to have, as your fasting glucose climbs probably above 85 milligram deciliter, you have a progressive increase in fasting insulin, and then in postprandial insulin that again is driving cell senescence, is driving cancer and aging by activating the insulin angiotensin pathway, as I already told you in many videos, by inhibiting FOXO and by inhibiting autophagy, DNA repair pathways, antioxidant pathways like the SAW2 catalases, and by promoting cell proliferation through cyclin D and other cyclins that again are promoting cell proliferation, genomic instability, inhibition of apoptosis, and therefore increased cancer risk, and as you can see here, senescence of adipocytes and other tissues driving inflammation. Thank you for listening, as always.